Hello! Today I want to talk about this. It's the Yokai Watch DX Yokai Blaster. So this is one of several items that came out in Japan where you can dream link your Yokai Watch Dream to a roleplay item for it to gain extra functions and for it to charge your Yokai Dream medals with a specific type of Yokai charge. I believe this one was the first to be released, the Yokai Blaster. I got mine from Amazon Japan through a middleman service for a reduced price of 1200 yen before shipping and fees. So here's what the packaging looks like, a very standard type box for it. On the back we have all the functions of the Yokai Blaster and the places where the Yokai charge can be used, none of which I have access to. So, out of the box we have the Yokai Blaster itself, and the exclusive Yokai Medal that it comes with, a Dream Medal for Tengu. So here's the Yokai Blaster by itself. As you can see, it is a little bit small for one of these roleplay items, and especially when you compare it to the other Dream Link roleplay toys that came out, it's in the shape of a blaster, or more specifically a hairdryer, as it's seen in the show. By itself, it doesn't make any sounds, and there's no on and off switch, but it does have a function, a gimmick that is very difficult to show on camera. If you pull the trigger in succession, it will actually blow air out of the front and make a hairdryer type noise that's generated mechanically. So if I pull the trigger, it makes this noise, and I assure you it is blowing air, not to an amazing degree, but it is blowing air out of the front, which I can feel on my hand. So that's pretty cool. The Yokai Blaster also comes with a Yokai Medal, a Dream Medal for Tengu, which I believe you can't get anywhere else. So before we move on to the main function of the Yokai Blaster, let's hear what sounds Tengu makes in the Yokai Watch Dream. So now onto the main function of the Yokai Watch Blaster, and that is to Dream Link with the Yokai Watch Dream. So in order for us to do that, we need to remove the Dream Watch from its strap by holding this button and giving it a twist. Then we just take the Yokai Watch and line it up with the symbols on the side of the Yokai Blaster here and lock it into place. So now all we have to do is hold down the button in order to Dream Link the watch. So now with the Yokai Watch Dream attached, the Yokai Blaster has gotten a lot heavier. Pulling the trigger doesn't activate any new sounds. All the functionality comes by inserting a Yokai Medal into the watch. The first thing that I'll do is essentially replacing the summoning song, and it will give you a roulette with either a high or low result. And depending on what the result is, a different sound will play when you push the button on the top. So let's do that with Tengu. Without a medal inserted into the watch, pressing the button on the top does give you a sound by itself. A kind of hairdryer noise. So the sound all comes out of the Yokai Watch Dream, and it isn't impeded at all because there are slots for where the speaker is on the back. So that time I got a low result. Pressing the button on the top will give you an extra sound. Now let's see if I can shoot for a high result. So there we go, there was a high result, resulting in a much more impactful sound. So, as you heard when I first summoned Tengu in the regular watch, it doesn't come with a Yokai charge, but now that it's inserted into the watch, while it's dream linked with the Yokai Blaster, we can hold down the button on the top and attempt to charge it up with Tsumuji Kaze Yokai, which can be used with Yokai Watch 3 and the Yokai Watch Gachapon arcade games with different effects. So let's try and do that now by holding down the button and letting it charge up. I knew it wouldn't be that easy from the first one, but I will keep trying until I get the roulette to hit right here. So there we go. Now Tengu is charged up with Tsumuji Kaze Yokai, and I can show that by removing the Yokai Watch Dream from the blaster. All you have to do is hold down the button here and twist it off. Then to undo the Dream Link, simply hold down the button while it's not attached. So now if I scan Tengu using the NFC abilities of the Yokai Watch Dream, we can hear the sound again for Tsumuji Kaze Yokai. And that's essentially all the functionality and sounds that the Yokai Blaster has. It's mainly designed to be a roleplay item and to charge up your medals for use in the DS game and the arcade machine, but as I've said before, the Yokai functionality doesn't really have an impact to somebody importing the toys like me because I don't have access to that kind of stuff. All the Yokai charge really gives me is a extra sound in the watch. So there we go, that was the Yokai Watch DX Yokai Blaster. I say if you can pick it up cheap, it's a pretty fun toy. I personally like the jingle that it makes in the show, which is why I wanted to pick it up. As I said, the Yokai charge functionality isn't really relevant to me, but it does come with an exclusive Yokai Medal if you are collecting those. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again.